picture that I drew about 9 months ago. I wanted to draw it because like I wanted to be able to like wake up in the morning and like feel motivated and inspired. And yeah, this is it. It says nightmares and dreams. The nightmares just represents my past, and the dreams represents my future. My name is Keenan Ushery. I was born in Wilmington, in the city. This represents the city. I'm kind of nervous right now.
Don't be.
Just a
You're
little
among
bit.
friends.
I don't know why though, but yeah, I grew up in the city. In my past years, like when I was like 13 all the way up to like 17, like I did bad things. Like yeah, Evan, yeah. I try, since we're all adults here, I can, yeah.
Yeah.
Just feel free.
When I was like 13 all the way up to like 17, like I tried drugs like marijuana, like cigarettes and like alcohol beverages. I wasn't addicted to it, but I tried it because like the people that I hung up with, like all my homeboys, like in the hood or whatever, like that was like the cool thing to do. And if you didn't do it, like you couldn't hang with them or something like that, like petty stuff like that. So I did it just to fit in. It wasn't me. And if I didn't do it, they would like beat me up or something like that, threaten me or something. But yeah, I tried these. At the age of like 13, all the way up to like 17, yeah. I held a gun on me because like in the hood, like in the city, like you gotta be tough, like you can't be a punk. And this was my only way of like getting through the day, to have like a gun on me. It wasn't loaded. I think it was loaded, but I don't know. I can't remember. But yeah, you had to carry like a gun or some kind of weapon, a knife or something to defend yourself because there was a lot going on every day, especially in the summertime. This right here is handcuffs. That just represents like in the past, in my teen years. I used to always like get like arrested, like, but I never got sent to jail. And I thank God for that. I thank God for not allowing me to experience that in the jail life. So I don't know how many times I got arrested. And I got arrested for like standing on the corner, hanging out with my boys, like stuff like that. Like I wasn't a bad guy like back then. I just did things just to do it. Yeah, to survive.
Yeah.
Like I knew right from wrong. I just did wrong anyway. And I grew up in the church like all my life. I got 5 sisters and 5 brothers. One, I would have an older sister, but like she died like when she came out my mother's womb as a baby. Like she died, and I got a sister on my dad's side that I never like get to see. Never seen her in my life. Like in the city, like with that big family, like with a family like that, like one out of like say like 9 children, like not has to die, but it's like statistics or something like that. Like someone has to like get taken away in the hood, but like God chose like 3 of my siblings to like become like gay or whatever. Like I got 2 gay brothers and 1 gay sister, and I'm just being real. That's my life. God chose my sister that died. He chose her to like, he took her life. That's the way I think. Like I'm a very optimistic person, and this is my dream side. Everyone has dreams, but this is my dreams right here. Right here, it says love. In the past, like I never like felt love from my mom, like no one. Like it was like I was in the darkness, like just staring at the wall. I was depressed and everything. It was times where I like tried to kill myself. I would cut my arms up, and it wasn't my fault. Like I guess it was my parents' fault, my father's fault, because he messed up my whole family. He corrupted from his habits, and I was born into it, and there's nothing I can do except adapt to it and accept it. So yeah, I just want to feel loved by everyone, especially my family. Like right now, like I'm trying to get my family back together, because everyone is like still living in the past, and that's one of my passions right there, for us to come together and be one. Because if all of us can come together, like no one can like break us apart, no one. And that's one of my biggest dreams. Right here it says BU, stands for Baylor University. In the future, I actually have plans on going there. It's a 4-year college, Christian college in Texas. I forgot, I think it's Houston, Texas, I forgot. But I would like to go there and play basketball one day. And right here, it's a cross. Like I said, I grew up in the church, and in the future, like, I pray that I have a better and stronger relationship with God and do things in His name and do things the right way. Right here is a peace sign. Like, in a city like there's no peace. Like all my life, like it was violence going on, like cop sirens going off, people fighting, animals fighting, plants fighting. The reason, no, I'm serious. But the reason why I say plants is because I'm serious, because like where I'm from, like there's no sunshine there. It's darkness, and plants need sunlight in order to survive, right? So yeah. I want to live in peace. Like, I want to have a big house. I have visions in my head, like these dreams, and I know it's going to come true. I just got to keep seeking God. I know it. I want to have a big house, like I said, like a dog. Like I want to live the good life. Like I want to be able to like walk outside, like say hi to my white neighbors. No offense, but
I'm offended by that.
That's what I think about, like the good life. I wanna, in the future, like I'm like 28, like I wanna get married. I really do. Like I wanna have a family, and I want my first child to be a boy. I mean, you can't, like, how can I say it? God gives you what He gives you. Like, you can't, like, say you want this, you want that. You just gotta accept it. But I would love to have a boy, and I want to give him like everything I never had, and just love him. And that's what I want to do. That's what I want to have. Right here is a basketball. All my life I grew up playing basketball. Basketball was my escape way from the pain that was inside of me, from the struggle, from my family. Every time I would go through it, like be mad and everything, like I would just take my basketball, go out in the middle of the night. I was like 13 at the time, like all the way up to like 16. I would take my basketball, I would go to the court at the basketball courts at like Water Park at like 3 in the morning. It didn't matter what time it was. I just got up. And I just went. At the time, like I said, like I didn't feel love, so my mom didn't really care. Like, you can just leave. I can go out of state if I wanted to. She didn't care. But yeah, basketball it's a gift from God, and basketball it will always be in my life. When it's my time, when I'm dead and gone, like I pray that I'll die with a basketball in my coffin. Like that's what I think about, like just holding the basketball. basketball actually changed my life too. If it wasn't for basketball, I'll be dead or locked up. And that's the truth. And right here, it's like a scar, like a cut. I still like manage to go through these things right now, but not like the drinking part and everything, but just life issues, family issues. Like, where am I going to be in like the next 5 years? I really don't know, and I still question myself. I question God about that. I don't know what He has planned for me, but I know it's something good. Something's coming, and I can feel it. But right here, this represents, like I said, like the pain that I still go through. And in the future, like, it would clear up and it would turn into joy. And I have another dream, a passion of mine. It's about my brother. His name is Daraj Johnson. He's been locked up for like almost 12 years now in prison for something he didn't do. That's probably the reason why my family is like that. One of my passions, my dreams is to reunite with him and build a relationship. I pray that my family, I pray that they come together and they accept him too. Like I said, he's in prison for something he didn't do. And yeah, that's it.
Keenan, tell them where you grew up in Wilmington. Wilmington's a big place.
I grew up in Market Street, Ronnie Square, near Ronnie Square, in that area. Yeah. So that's it.